Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and today I should begin my walkthrough for the Nintendo Switch version of Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door! Oh, I've been so excited to play this game. I've been excited to play it ever since it was unveiled back in that September 2023 Nintendo Direct presentation. And, you know, I didn't record my reactions during that presentation. I was just watching the whole thing on my phone, half awake, in bed. But maybe it was for the better that I didn't record my reaction to the game's announcement trailer, because I was completely speechless. I woke up, that's for sure, and then I got out of bed and I just had to collect my thoughts. I just didn't know how to process everything. But I'll tell you what, there were many days afterward where I just thought about how this remake now exists in our world, and that thought alone would just make my days better. This game really means so much to me. It's my favorite GameCube game, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's even the game that helped me come up with my username of Yoshiller. That's a whole separate story. If you're interested in that, I'll put a little card in the top right corner if you want to click on that. But anyway, as a result, I feel somewhat obligated to record this remake for my channel today, and I hope that you all enjoy the ride with me. Now, I have played through this game 24 times. I'm very familiar with it, but over the course of this walkthrough, so as to not spoil things as they happen, I will be effectively playing dumb for a decent chunk of it, and then I'll go ahead and show you how to actually conquer this game. And so, it appears as though my digital download is about to complete, so that's enough stalling. Without further ado, let's dive on into Paper Mario The Thousand-Year Door, the remake for the Nintendo Switch released in 2024. Let's do it! Oh, I'm so excited! Well, that's already different. Normally when you'd boot up the GameCube version of the game, you'd be immediately greeted with a little book that would open up and show you the story of the game. But hey, going straight to the title screen with just Mario here, slowly animated, I'm fine with that. Let's dive straight into it then. All right, and then we got 4 files here. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter which file I pick, but for good luck, I'll go ahead and go with file number 3. All right, let's go ahead and get things started. Ahem. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the Thousand-Year Door. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big, bustling town thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives. And it was said that the town was very prosperous. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies, and the earth roared and shook. It was as if the very world had come to a violent end. And in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town site no longer held relics of its past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed, this is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. Yes, this is where it begins, in the sea town of Rogueport, the tale of the quest for the legendary treasure, and the Thousand-Year Door starts here. I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me! He's so paranoid! I came all the way out here on holiday, only to be stuck with Toadsworth! It's so stifling! Once in a while, I like the chance to look Oh, Missy, Missy. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks and doodads, but this is a special favorite. Well, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? This box holds a map that shows where to find treasure. But the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as me touches it. Woo! If the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. Go on, hold it. I suppose I could try opening it. Mail call! Mail call! Hey bro, check it out! A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you! I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? Ahem! Now let's see here. Hello there, Mario! I am now on holiday, traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach. What do you know? It's true! There's a weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out! Let's get the game going. Game on! Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Oh, what a good start. You guys are in for one heck of an adventure, that's for sure. Welcome to the prologue. A rogue's welcome. Indeed, indeed. Interesting narrative decision to actually have the player start with the book opening once you boot up the file, but I guess maybe now if I go back to the title screen, it might play automatically from there. Either way, let's actually start playing the game, huh? The prologue! Excuse me, sir? Please, wake up, sir! The town you'd been speaking of has now come into view! Look! That's Rogueport. Oh, it doesn't have the pretty blimp or the big old ship that the other picture showed. You see? We'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. The water looks a lot more colorful than the town does, that's for sure. But that's okay. Old-timey towns can still be fun. Oh, and the music, the music! All right, folks, just giving you the heads up now. About 50% of my commentary over the course of this walkthrough is gonna be me praising the music. You have no idea how much I love video game music and how much I love this soundtrack in particular. So I'm gonna be talking about it a lot. Anyway, I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? I don't know, I think I was asleep. I think that's what put me to sleep, frankly. What's that? I'm sorry, you say there's a princess waiting here for you? Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, and you can't tell this, but my controller is vibrating every time some sort of big action happens, and that includes the ship flipping over. Well, this is Rogueport, and the controls are fairly simple. You can move left, right when you have the opportunity. You can move up and down. You can press A to jump, and you can press B to use your hammer. Let's go ahead and talk to some of the lively folk here. I won't talk to everyone in the game, but since we're at the start of the game, I got some time. Oi, welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. You look a bit green, so I have a wee bit of advice on me. Hit that save block to save. Because the thing about life is, you never know when you're gonna kick the old bucket. That's true. All right, so if you want to save your game, you stand underneath one of these little S blocks, you jump into it. Hit this block to save all the events you've experienced so far. If you've got a game over, or if you start playing the game again from the title screen, you can continue from the last point you saved. Anytime you find a block like this on your adventure, be sure to hit it to save. Yeah, so if you want to save your game, you gotta hit one of these. If you die, you'll go back to the last time you hit one of these. So make sure you hit one of these. All right, how about the toad here?
What do you want, pal? Huh? A princess in a pink dress? I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I remember a princess, probably. Why do you want this chick anyway, pal? Oh, your money? Or is she your girlfriend?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's my girlfriend, whatever.
Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, freak!
Oh, come off it! I know you're a nosy book nerd, so don't play dumb with me! I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good little student and tell us what you know. Right now!
Never! I don't have anything to say to you creeps! Ew!
I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lass like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress! As you command, Lord Crump, we're on it!
No! Stay right there, you weirdos! I'll scream! Really?
Oh, no, I ain't gonna be some random bystander. I'm gonna jump on in and be of assistance.
Like I'd go anywhere with you, smelly losers? Not likely!
What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you can screw up my plans? Yeah, it's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old crump-a-bum. Let the battles begin! So here's our first battle of the game. The first of many, I'm sure. Can't flee this fight. Wasn't planning on it.
Battle time, Mr. Man! Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer.
That I can do. All the things I did in the overworld, I can do here too. We're gonna start with a good old jump, because it's what Mario's known for after all. He's the original jump man. So, I'm gonna kind of skip ahead a little bit. There are mechanics that you can do in this game that will allow you to deal extra damage to your enemies. Allow me to demonstrate. There you go. Just like that, I was able to do 2 damage instead of just the regular old 1.
Sweet! You know that hurt! Wow, I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time.
There you go. I'm kind of skipping ahead. I already know a lot of the mechanics of this game, so I'm just gonna fly through this fight. But for the sake of demonstration, let's go for a hammer attack. I can use the hammer by holding down to the left. And if I press A afterward, I can do a stylish jump. I imagine we'll get into what those actual mechanics are later. But I just wanted to demonstrate that I definitely know how to play this game, all right?
You did it! You did it! Yes! And you got star points. That's what these little things are. Star points.
Yes, over there near the top right.
The star points you get will show up there. When you get 100 points, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay?
Don't worry, we'll be seeing that over the course of this walkthrough too. Every time you get 100, you'll level up and you'll grow stronger. Okay, you got a couple decent shots in, I'll give you that. But unfortunately for you, that means it's go time! What, it wasn't already go time? Oh, my controller's vibrating, that's for sure. Hi! Punish him! That's okay, I know how to play this game, I can take you all on! Better yet, maybe I best know when I've reached my limit. Maybe I should just get out of here instead.
Quick, this way!
That's just what I was thinking.
Phew, what a bunch of bozos! Let's just sneak out of here, what do you say?
I agree with that. All right, I probably could take you all on, but I'm willing to spare you for now. Besides, I got a princess waiting for me, and I don't want to keep her waiting any longer. Stop! Ooh, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? Crud. They bolted. Crazy how there were probably 1,000 of those guys here and none of them saw me leave. Amateurs.
Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. I have just got to give you a little reward. Mwah! My name's Goombella. I'm a junior at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Mario? Wait, you mean like that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Oof. Me? I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty.
How's that?
I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here.
You won't forget this. That's what I'm in town for.
What? You're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Whoa, 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 Bucko! What do you got there? Oh my gosh! Is that a map? You have to tell me where you got that.
Some princess sent it to me in the mail.
Princess Peach, what?
Greetings, Hoogly Boogly! If it is, it's Master Mario! Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place. Ho-ho! So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? You, kinda. Ah, indeed, Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport? Intriguing! You're asking me where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. We stopped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely we'll find her, surely. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you. I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your HP, or heart points, running low. Just drop on and oh, yes, anyway, a little rest there will fill all of your HP, yes. I must say, though, the rest of this town's a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Well, it's called Rogueport, not Roughport, but I'll make do. I haven't even taken a scratch yet.
Mario? Did you mean like Peach? The Mushroom Kingdom princess? The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? Wait a sec, this is wild! Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Whoa, this is really intense! Well, where could you think she could have gone then? Do you think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own?
Actually, yeah, that is kind of what I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know, Mario! Come with me!
Oh, new music alert! New music alert! This song was not in the original Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
One of my professors is here researching that treasure! We'll show him your map! If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll find some clues about Princess Peach! Great! We're all good to go then! Let's go, Mario!
And just like that, Goombella has now joined the party. Welcome aboard, Goombella. Goombella's abilities, a primer. When you approach people or objects, you may see an icon appear over Goombella's head. If that happens, you can press X to learn more about that person or object. So, press X to learn about a person.
That's Gunther the Goomba! He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged.
Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. Press X to learn about a location.
This is Rogueport Square. It's the center of town and the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters.
So basically, if you ever find yourself stuck in the game and kind of want a hint, or if you just want to learn more about a general location and want to learn more about the lore of the game, that's what Goombella's for. You press X to learn about stuff. Sometimes you'll learn some interesting tidbits. Try using her ability wherever you can. That concludes this little primer. Do you think you've mastered Goombella's abilities by now? I've mastered them. Press X to explain things. Actually, yeah, Goombella, How do I do things again? Maybe I should just press the X button. But no, I've mastered them, thank you. I'm good. Of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle too. She can jump to attack with a head bonk or look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her Tattle ability. We'll be using that a lot too, in due time. But for now...
First off, we gotta find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I, don't actually know where he lives. His name is Professor Frankly, and he looks like this.
Wow, I'm so glad you could just like speak into existence what he looks like.
Oh, before I forget to mention it, from here on, if you ever feel lost or confused, try pressing ZL. That'll be my cue to share any info I know, which might help us figure out what to do next. Studying pays off.
Wait, but the tutorial told me to press X? Must be two different mechanics. Pressing X tells me about the location, pressing ZL tells me where to go. In case you put the game down for a bit and forgot where you were going. That's a mechanic that I like. All right, well, this is Rogueport Square. Let's get the main thing out of the way. This is indeed a gallows. Hopefully we won't need to use that, but we can use all the other amenities here, I'm sure. Why don't we start by going to the left? It's my favorite direction after all, being left-handed and everything. Freeze! You two, not another step. Don't come this way. Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move! You hear me? Whatever you do not move an inch! Not an inch! You hear? I mean, I heard you, but I mean, what if I like jump over? Oh, I think that was your contact lens. Ah, idiot! You stepped on it! My poor contact lens! I told you not to move! Don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? I mean, if you'd like to engage in battle, I think I can take you. This is your fault! Now I have to buy a new contact lens, but you're gonna pay for it! Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy! I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of money on hand, but I'll take you in a fight. Oh, fine. If that's your plan, then here's mine, you oaf! I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens! Well, I mean, do you have any more around here? I could probably pick up another one. I mean, I can't just jump over you, huh? I just cannot jump over you. Okay, well, guess we're not going to the left then. We can go inside the little flower shop here, or should I say, the item shop. This will also be a very, very handy location in the future, and I do have some money with me. So what do you say we go ahead and buy like 1 or 2 quick items? Mushrooms, they replenish your health. Honey syrup, it replenishes your FP, your flower points. That'll be good for battles later. A tasty tonic, it cures poison and other ailments. We got a fire flower, which deals damage to enemies, does 3 and burns all of them actually. And of course we've got the sleepy sheep. This will inflict the status ailment of sleep to your opponents, most of the time. This is a good little warm up to showcase what types of items exist in the game, ones that heal you, ones that damage enemies. There are a variety of status ailments in the game, and you have to use different items to either trigger them or remove them. But I think for the start of this, I'll get one of everything. Hey there, fella, welcome. Is this your first time in our shop? I think it is. I always like to explain our shop point system to new customers, so bear with me. Customers receive 1 point for each item they purchase, up to a max of 300 points. You with me so far? Save up enough shop points and you can get prizes, including some rare items. You'll find a list of prizes posted in any shop, so be sure to check it out. It's a pretty simple promotion, wouldn't you say, fella? Need me to explain it again? No, I got it. The more you buy, the more you save. Now with that said, I'm gonna need 5 coins for that mushroom. Want to buy it, fella? Yeah, I do want to buy it. Thank you. You got an item, indeed. You can use items to attack enemies or replenish your HP, your heart points. Press any direction on the D-pad, really, to open the menu, and then you can choose items from your gear screen to see your items. Allow me to demonstrate. If I press up on the D-pad, that will bring me to my gear screen, and I can see that I have a mushroom in here. That's the only item I have, but as time goes on, I'll have an abundance of items in here. Right now, I can carry 15. And for a majority of this walkthrough, I'll only be carrying 15, but that will change later on. If I press ZL, I can see that Goombella is in my party. I can see what her attacks are. She can attack with a head bonk. She can view enemies' descriptions and see their HP in battle with a tattle. And then that's me. That's Mario. I can see where I'm at. I've got 9 star points. I did 5 coins. No star pieces, no shine sprites. We'll worry about those a little later too. I will go over everything. And for you veterans of this series, I will be getting every single star piece and every single shine sprite in the game. I actually want to do a compilation toward the end of this walkthrough, but we'll see how long it takes for me to get to that point. And then we've got the journal, which basically just tells me anything else. We can look at the map. That's all we've got so far since I've only explored Rogueport, but here's a little foreshadowing. There's all sorts of fun locations to explore over the course of this walkthrough. Oh, we're gonna have a fun time. All right. Then the Tattle Log, this is gonna be completely empty right now. But for you veterans of the series, I do intend to completely fill out the Tattle Log, all 134 pages. Or sorry, all 134 tattles, not necessarily pages, but either way, I'll do it all. And then we have the art gallery and the sound gallery. Those little star pieces that you saw on this screen, that will play into this. I will be getting all of them, so this whole art gallery will be filled out in due time. But right now, everything that can be here is not here. Same thing with the sound gallery. I imagine this is very, very empty. No worries then. All right, and then we can go to settings, so I can change the rumble if I want. I can either, oh, I want that strong rumble. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want no weak rumble. I want that strong rumble. Let my controller vibrate. Let me feel that immersion. There you go. So that we want. Brightness, we're gonna leave that alone. And I can just go right back to the title screen, huh? You know what? I think I will want to do that in just a moment, but first let me finish shopping. So we'll go ahead and buy one of these. There you go. And I'm encouraged to buy items because I get points for the little shop point system. And I believe he'll just tell me when I've qualified for the next reward. So, oh, I said I'd buy one of everything. Okay. Usually, I'm sorry, out of habit, usually I don't use tasty tonics, but I'll take one. I'll take one. You can actually sell items later on too, I'm pretty sure, or you can just like flat out remove items. You can just toss them just out of your bag if you have too many items. All right, and then the sleepy sheep. There we go. That is an expensive sheep. That is why they used to trade them back in the day. All right, so for now, let's head back outside and let's go ahead and save that there game. Boom, saving. All right, now I want to demonstrate something. This is a feature that's new to Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. No, not saving, but the idea that I can go right back to the title screen. And I want to demonstrate that because if I do this, if I'm correct about the information I've been told about this remake, going back to the title screen should now have Goombella on the title screen. And as we meet more colorful characters over the course of this adventure, they too shall be added to the title screen, and I will capitalize on showcasing them as they join me in my party. But wanted to demonstrate that real quickly, so here we go. And also, now that I've saved the game and played a little bit of it, you can see that here in the lower left corner, we now have an icon of Mario and Goombella. And I've been playing for 24 minutes already? That's crazy. But yeah, don't worry. I will be showcasing as much as I can throughout this game because I love it oh so much, and I'm curious to see how many mechanics changed over the course of this remake. But for now, let's dive back in. There's still a little bit more I want to do for this introductory part of this walkthrough. Just a little bit more. All right, so let's go ahead and explore the backside here. There we go. And if we go back here, we'll enter another part of Rogueport. We can even see the port town view from this angle, and we can talk to this fine fellow. Dang, yesterday I blew through 100 coins at the parlor. You believe that? But not next time, man. I'm coming back a winner. The odds favor me now. Then we can see we have some wanted posters here. We can go inside this door real quickly, see what's in here. I'll tell you what's in here. A whole lot of nothing or a whole lot of junk. Either answer. Ooh, a bug. And you get a coin for it. And that's just a quick little thing to show you that sometimes smacking random things on the overworld will reward you in such a way. Otherwise, normally I don't really condone killing bugs, just kind of leave them be, let them go out. Or get yourself a spider and let the spider do all the work. In a similar vein, there is another character over here and another bug. I know I just said I don't usually condone killing bugs, but we can get another coin for our troubles. Hello. Listen, this is a huge secret, but I gotta tell someone. I'm a wanted Goomba. I was a thief in another town up until about 3 months ago. Yeah, a good one. But then the heat came down, and I needed to hide out, so I came to Rogueport. Now that I told you I'm lying low in this thieves' den, you gotta keep it a secret, okay? I'm so sly. All right, I can keep it a secret. You trusted me enough to tell me that. I'll leave you be then. But I am kind of curious about your previous story. All right, and then we'll go ahead and check out the inn. Yes, the inn. Oh, my controller vibrates every time I step inside of a building, huh? Now, as you see, the music will actually change depending on which building I walk into and which characters I talk to. So that much is pretty neat. Hello, Toadsworth. Oh, where in the world could that princess have gotten to? This is quite troubling indeed. All right, now, if we go out this door up here, that'll actually bring us up to this upper balcony, and we can go inside this store. Is what I would say if they weren't closed. We'll reopen at 11 a.m. today. Oh yeah? 2 more hours then. Looks like I've got some time to kill then. All right. For the record, that was a joke. This game does not have a real world clock. And then, you can go back here and fall back onto the backside here with this other Goomba. And if you go over here, you can get yourself a star piece, the first of many star pieces in this game. Cool. So that's also kind of why I wanted to come back here. Normally, I believe in the original 1,000 Year Door, it's just kind of sitting right here, but I guess in the remake they put it back there to show that you can go back there, and you're more than welcome to jump off the roof. All right. So that's the inn, that's the backside there. There's a bunch of other characters here. I can't imagine there's too much else to do over here, so let's just head on into the right side. All right, can't go to the left side like I wanted to. I'll have to show that a different time. Yo, pardon me, sucker.
Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you! The guy bumps into you and just runs off like that. Unbelievable! Some people are so rude!
He also took half my coins. That's kind of why I wanted to buy the items first, because he'll take half of whatever you have. Also, this is a little bit of an illusion, but you can walk back here, and you can see this little character right here. What's up? I'm pulling another card trick today and making tons of loot. But somebody started telling me, so I came here to hide out for a while. Don't tell anyone you saw me here or I'll bonk you! Let's see, anything else back here? Well, another little bug. Sorry about this, buddy. That might be the last bug that I kill. I just have to get the 37 coins. If I jump up this way, I can find another star piece. Yeah, there's 2 right out the gate. They'll become a little harder to find as the game goes on. They're all over the world. But we got 2 right out the gate. Just showcasing what I can immediately. And then there's this fellow. Hello. Hey, my name is Darkly. I like dim places. And I am done talking for now. Fair enough, short, sweet, to the point. I can respect that. I have other things I wanted to do anyway. All right. Anything else then? This place, as you can see, has a little bit of a shine sprite on it. As I collect shine sprites over the course of this walkthrough, I will return here. For now, there's not a whole lot I can even do there. I can show you the inside if you want. Nice little fancy looking place, nice lighting. But yes, I can't do anything here just yet. So, hope you enjoyed looking on the inside because we're going back outside. All right. Oh, well, there's a sign right there. Goombella, you were telling me you couldn't even remember where this guy lives. He's got a sign right there. Perhaps you did not walk in this direction. Maybe you too were afraid of stepping on someone's contact lenses. I understand. Before I go in there, let's talk to you. Whoa, 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 hold up now. You're an outsider. Past this point is the turf of Ishnael, head of the Robos. It's 10 coins to pass through. You're trying to pass without paying, and I'm afraid I have to whip you, but good. Yeah, you know what? I could take you, but I'll save that for later. It's really simple. If you don't pay, you don't pass. Very well then. All right, well, let's go ahead and see where we're going.
Oh, hi, there you are, Professor Frankly!
What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now you, wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence, I'll get it right. It's not Goombella. It's not a Lizzagoom. I've got it! You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Well, yes, sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas!
Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stuck out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is the one and only Mario. Who?
Mario! Professor, he is Mario! You know, the famous one?
Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew about it, it would be you, Professor Frankly.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you types want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me? I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it!
Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories, obviously it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars! The crystal stars? To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door! That's how the old saying goes. And with a rhyme that solid, it must be true! I was just about to say the same thing. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars.
Oh, hey, I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches with the old saying. Hold the magical map aloft before the thousand-year door's entrance. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday. Is that referring to some of the crystal stars you mentioned?
It must be, and we're in luck. It seems the thousand-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. Oh, if only we had that map. You mean, this map?
But we do have it, Professor! Or, well, not exactly we, but Mario has the magical map!
What? Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it, if you don't mind? Okay, I'm trusting you with this. Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map! You son of my hero! You're great, fantastic, wonderful even! With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in the front of the thousand-year door!
Right on, Professor!
Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario! Let's take the magical map to the thousand-year door! Off we must go, this is it! I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town. I appreciate your excitement. You've got a lot more spunk in you than you look. All right, well, let's get going, Goombella. I don't want him running off with my map either. I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. All right, well, I think that's a good place to stop this part of the wall. Oh, wait, hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. Would you two like to practice your action commands before we descend? They're the basics of battle after all. You know what? I would. Let's go over what I was doing earlier against that big old guy at the dock of Rogueport. So, Professor Frankly here will actually give a more thorough explanation as to what exactly I was doing earlier. Good call. In that case, let's have a little practice session. Goombella, you could be Mario's opponent, if she doesn't mind.
What? Me? Are you serious? Oh, gee, okay, I'll do my best, I guess.
All right, so a quick little tutorial battle of sorts. Whereas the first battle was an introductory battle, this is explicitly a tutorial battle. First, we'll practice the jump action command. That okay with the both of you? Choose the jump command and then choose which enemy you'll attack. So that's what I was doing earlier. This is the jump command. You'll attack by pressing the A button at the exact moment you stomp on an enemy. When you choose a command, the action command detail will be shown at the bottom of the screen. For the action command jump, press A at the exact moment you stomp on an opponent. Give it a go. So, right here, boom, just like that. That way you'll jump twice. If you missed the A button press, you will only do one jump, and therefore you'll only do half as much damage. Well, you got a nice rating. The action command was a success. Succeeding at action commands will increase the damage you deal to your opponents, or do other good stuff. Now it's your turn to attack, Goombella. Shake a leg. Got ready, Mario. Press A just before the enemy strikes you. Yep, and it's just as well. You can guard against enemy attacks by pressing A at the right time to resist the hit. There you go. Ah, well done. You pulled off a guard action command. That will decrease the damage you receive from attacks. Just matching A won't be enough. Success requires timing. Yeah, don't just mash the button. Time it. Action commands change depending on the attack. Best to stay up on your toes, eh? Anyway, let's practice the hammer action commands. After you select hammer, choose who you want to attack. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the hammer. Hammer is actually a little easier to land. You just let go of the button at the right time. So once you get close to your opponent, tilt the left stick to the left. Then release the left stick at the same time you see the star flash. There you go, so we hold it to the left. 1, 2, 3, boop. Perfect. If you mess that up, you only deal 1 damage as well, but if you time it just right, you'll deal 2 damage. Stop there. How did that feel, Mario? Got a pretty good grasp on action commands now? I do. Excellent. Now for a real treat, I'll teach you a really incredible technique. This time, press B at the exact time the enemy attack lands. This is called a super guard. Goombella, try to attack Mario one more time.
You got it, Professor.
So if you press B at the right time, oh, I did mess it up because I was busy talking. Oops, you failed the super guard. Try to press B with even tighter timing than the guard. That's what I was gonna say. Timing this requires a lot more precision. So let me try it one more time. All right, once more.
You got it, Professor.
No, well, now even when I'm not talking, I can't get it. I'm glad I got it on that battle earlier so I could show you that I actually know how to do it. but I'm gonna get it. I have infinite health in this, right? She's not gonna knock me out. Then again, I did buy that mushroom earlier. There we go. So a super guard allows you to completely negate damage that you would have taken, and sometimes you can even deal the damage back to your opponents. There will be some interesting circumstances with super guard and how it affects certain attacks later on, but for now, for the sake of demonstration, it's just gonna basically be a counter attack. If you do a super guard with B and you take no damage and you damage your enemy in return. But super guards are harder to do than standard A guards, so choose wisely between them. Yeah, a little bit more risk and reward. They're harder to land, but you get to damage your enemy in the process. And that concludes Action Commands 101! Sorry, professorial humor. How'd that go over? Would you like to practice your action commands a bit more? I probably should go practice the super guard a little more, but I'm good for now. I expect nothing less, Mario. You're a quick learner. I'm sure you're already a pro, I'm sure. Well, I do believe we're all set for our quest, Down below we go. Hop onto the pipe and press A to enter it. I will do that next time, because for now, that wraps up this part of my Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door walkthrough, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Oh, we're just getting started. We've got good times in store. But for now, bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, the best ways to support me are to click on the like button down below, and if you have any questions or feedback, please leave a comment. Viewer engagement helps my videos perform better, so anything helps. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more fun gameplay videos. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!